Okay, so I created two more blog posts, how to do push-ups and how to train for your first marathon, and now we have three blog posts. Let's visit the push-up blog post, and like the other ones, it's very minimal, not too much style, and it doesn't look really good if we'll be honest. In our demo site, we can see that each of the blog posts, it's very pretty, it's very stylish, you have many elements in this blog post that make it very easy and nice to read, and we would like to create similar style, similar design on the website we are working on right now. So how do we do that? We already know that we can change each and every post with Elementor. However, it will be smarter and better and quicker to create a template and then apply it to all the blog posts. Okay, we already did it with the header and the footer, so let's do it with our blog posts. Let's go to the back end and then to templates, add the new. Here we will choose single, then post, and we have the option to give it a name. I'm just going to call it single post and click on create template. Elementor already created pre-designed templates for us, and I think it will be very smart to use any of the design that they created for us. You can browse between them, you can find the one with a sidebar or without a sidebar. Look for the one that you like the most. Again, you can also click on the visit icon and see what it looks like. As you can see, we have this blog post here that is with no sidebar, and we have this one with a right sidebar. We have some with left sidebar and left sharing buttons, etc. You have many options over there. I really like this design, therefore I'm going to choose it by clicking on insert and click yes. Great, so we can see that the new template was loaded into our website, and the elements were auto-generated and dynamically generated based on the blog post that we are previewing right now. And this is the latest blog post, how to do perfect push-ups. So we can see our blog content, and also we can see our feature image and the title. If we go to the widgets list, we can see that we can add more widgets that related to the post, such as post title, post excerpt, etc. And because we are working with widgets that dynamically generating the text, we can't change the content of the widget, but we can change the style. This is a post title widget that displays the post title dynamically. We can change the preview to a different post by clicking on this icon, and here search for the post that we would like to preview. I'm gonna search for squat. It will find our blog post that contain the word squat. I will choose it and click apply and preview. Now we can see that all the widgets stay the same, but the text inside the widget change. Okay, so we have a different feature image, different post content. You can see our quote over here and different title. Other widgets in this template, like the About Me widget, can definitely be replaced, right? We can write anything we want over there, we can delete it, etc. It's not a post-specific widget. Okay, so let's start cleaning and organize this blog post. First of all, we can delete this blog excerpt because we don't have excerpt to our blog posts, and right now it's just showing a random excerpt. Here at the top, we can see our page title. This is the category and some share buttons. If you like this design, keep it. I don't really like it, so I'm going to move the category above the featured image. Of course, we can't see it because it's white on white, so I'm going to change the color to purple and also make the font bold. Great, so now I will drag the title under the category name and also the social icons under the title. I will change the title color to purple or maybe even black. I think it will look better, just like so. And we can also see that there is a large margin over here, bottom margin, so I'm going to change it from 40 to 0 and they become closer to each other. Now let's target the social buttons, and I will change the columns to 4 so it will take the full width, and also I will change the colors to original colors instead of custom, just like so. It's looking really good. I really like it. We can also add maybe the post info widget from here and drag it either above or under the social media. And this widget will show relevant information regarding this specific blog post. Alright, so what do we do with this section, the section at the top? We can, of course, click on the X and delete it. However, maybe we can do something else with it. Let's click on the settings icon and we will change the height to min height, and maybe we will reduce it from 400 to 230, 250, something like that. Let's do 230. Here we will go to the Style tab, and under the background we will choose an image. But instead of choosing a fixed image, we will generate a dynamic image based on the blog feature image. And as you can see, it will show the feature image of the post. Now, if you would like the featured image to be at the top, you can delete the bottom one, or you can apply a background overlay to the top image, just like so. You can also change the overlay color and the overlay opacity. Let's reduce it to 0.8. And now we will take this column, the one with the content, and we will lift it. We will put it on top of the background image. To lift it, we just need to change the margin top from -120 to maybe -400 or 350. Okay, -320 is the magic number for this one. I really like it, and that's beautiful. I really like the top of this blog post. Now we can scroll to the bottom and start working with the bottom section of the post. So let's scroll down and see what elements we are dealing with. We will pass the post content, and here we can see all the other elements that we can edit or delete or change. Alright, I would like to add share buttons to the bottom section of the post, okay? But because we already have share buttons at the top, I can just copy them. So instead of scrolling all the way up, I will use our navigator tool, find the share button, duplicate them, and then drag them inside the navigator to the right location, just underneath the Facebook button. As you can see it over here, just like so. I just saved a lot of valuable time. Instead of creating a new widget, I just duplicate them. Now I will delete this Facebook like button. You can leave it, but I don't like it there, so I'm going to delete it. We will delete their author box as well, but first of all, let's create our own before deleting theirs. Let's drag maybe an inner section, just like so, underneath the author box, and here we will reduce the left column to about 33% or so, and we will drag an image to the left column. We will set the image to be our coach, Jessica, and to the right column we will drag a title and a text editor, where we can write a short description about us or about the coach. Now let's just align both columns to the center. Vertical align, we'll change it to middle. And now when it's both centers, we can pretty much change the text or the content to something else, let's say about me, and some short description. Now we can delete the other box, just like so. Excellent. It's looking really good. We can also give this box a border and a background. So under the Style tab, we will change the border type to solid. The default is 5 pixels, and we will need to change the width to about 1 pixel if we want to make it thinner. So I'm going to change it to 1, just like so, and also set a background color to maybe light gray, something that will differentiate this box from the rest of the content. Excellent, it looks really good. I really like it. Now let's target this leave a reply title, and we'll go to the advanced tab and give a margin top just to push it away from the auto box. I'm also going to delete these Facebook comments because I would like to enable WordPress comments. So I will drag this widget just underneath the leave a reply instead of the Facebook comments, just like so. And as you can see, users or visitors will be able to leave a reply without Facebook, which is great. Now the last section is nice, it's sign up form. Okay, but remember that our footer also contains a sign up form. So it's going to double itself, and when we close this element of sidebar, we can see that it's actually same color with footer. We can change the color, of course, but we don't need double forms. Okay, so we can pretty much delete this section. We don't really need it if we have a newsletter sign up form in our footer. So let's just get rid of it and delete it. Very cool, we almost done. The page starts to look really good. Let's just minimize Elementor sidebar again and look at that, that's beautiful. Let's scroll again all the way up, do a nice last round before publishing it. Looks really good. Oh, and I can see here that our WordPress comments already contain a leave a reply title, so we can actually delete the one above it, just like so it won't repeat itself. Excellent. Now all we have left to do is just deal with the sidebar. Of course, you can edit each of the elements, you can delete them, add more elements based on your needs. It's less important than the content itself. It was very important for me to show you that the content generates itself, and the sidebar is pretty much staying fixed. You can delete any element from there, just like this video that I'm deleting right now. I really like the results. I think the template is ready to be published. So let's click on the publish button, and here we will include it in every blog post. Click save and close. Excellent, we did an amazing job, looks really good, and let's just refresh our blog post to make sure the changes took effect, and look at that, how nice it is, just a beautiful blog post. And we can see our content. We'll scroll down to make sure the bottom part looks good as well, and it is. I really love it. And of course, now we can go to any other blog post and just make sure it looks good with them too. Let's check this train for your first marathon blog post and look at that. The featured image changed accordingly and everything changed accordingly. Looks really, really good. Another small adjustment that we can do, maybe to paint the paragraph color in black so it will pop out better. It's gonna be easier to read. And maybe make the font larger. Okay, so we change the color to black, and now we will increase the font size. We can also change the line height to minimize the height between the lines, just like so. Excellent. Now let's just click on update, go back to your blog post to make sure it took effect, and it did. It looks really good. Obviously you can make it better. I didn't put too much time into styling the text. You already know how to do it, and just do it in a way that it will fit your brand and will fit your business.